Hello Pisces, and welcome to your year ahead reading for 2022. So very exciting. I'm just going to start laying out the cards. We're going to have one pile of cards for each month of the year. So we're going to go through the 12 months and see what energies are happening for you. Spirit. So as I'm laying out all the cards, I'll have a little chat. So I was saying before, last video, that I finally got decided to start up my business, and the website is up and running. So you can check it out, Nancy Richmond Tarot.com. Who do I want? Yeah. Spirit, sorry, I was thinking about the cards I'm pulling. Yeah, so I'll be gradually adding stuff every month. I'll eventually be selling tarot and oracle cards. And right now I have my two types of readings up there. So it's just like the general chit chat, what's going on with you kind of reading, and then year ahead readings. Well, who knew? So if you happen to like this one and want an actual personalized reading, Spirit, for the year ahead, that just might be an idea. I'm going to have some other stuff coming by the end of the month, probably. January for sure, the beginning of January, I am going to start working on Feng Shui stuff. Chinese New Year starts, who's next? You are. Chinese New Year starts February 1st. So if you're wanting to get your home or business space in order and get some good energy flowing, you might want to take a look at those too. So be on the lookout for that. And if you do go to the website, sign up for my newsletter, because, you know, I'll be having a little chit chat once a month just to talk about what's going on. We'll talk about whatever topic we feel like talking about. So there's all of that. And yeah, coming up on the end of the year, like so crazy, right? I can't believe, okay, just pulling the last cards now. Spirit, that 2021 is almost over, right? It's like, oh my God, so crazy. Last one. Okay, so let's see what's happening in January. So January, hang on. Oh, there we go. So these cards, oh my God, this is so funny. It's just a major arcana deck. It was a freebie I got from a supplier. And they're like holographic, is that the word? What's called 3D, right? So when you turn it, the picture changes a little bit. Anyway, so sometimes it's hard to see what it is. That is the Lovers. So we have the Lovers. Then we have the Three of Wands. Love that card. It's my favorite. Then we have Eclipse and Scorpio, and it's about regeneration. Stand firm in the eye of the storm. We have Spirit messages. Observe limitations. We have flattery, and we have mature woman. Okay, so what I'm getting is that with the Lovers card, where it's coming out with the Three of Wands, this is you looking to see the outcome of a decision that you have made. This is a very important decision as well. I think what's coming towards you is it's an energy that's like, okay, so we have this regeneration. So this is standing firm, and this is about limitations. I think that what you're expecting to come through isn't going to be exactly what you wanted. When we look at these two cards together, I'm going to read them together. We have flattery and mature woman. This is about somebody. The mature woman, I don't think it's you. I think it's somebody that is going to be heavily involved in whatever's going on in January for you. The flattery piece is, this is somebody who is used to having people, okay, this is kind of a harsh way of putting it, but I was gonna say, like, bow down to them. Like someone who is used to being respected and looked up to. This person, if they come in, okay, how can I put this? If they come in before you have made the decision, okay, which is the Lovers card, If this person shows up before then and they're trying to give you some advice, you might want to listen to what they have to say. If she comes in after the fact, if anything kind of goes wonky, I think she'll be able to help you get out of any predicament that might pop up. So that's a good thing, just something to be mindful of. In February, we have the Hierophant. And with that, we have the Moon. We have Eclipse in Taurus, reevaluation. So this is a change of heart. We have Mindful Wisdom. It's create inner harmony. We have negotiation. And we have family room. I'm just going to point this out because this comes up, this has been coming up a lot lately. Family room is basically your home base. So whether that's your actual home, it could be your workplace, it's sort of the nucleus, like your home base, the center of where things happen, sort of the lifeblood of the physical surroundings. That sort of, it's that place where you go back to all the time. Very comforting, if that makes sense. Okay, so and I'm just pointing that out because with this Hierophant card, when we have the Moon come out, this is around you finding out some information, and this is around some type of a structure. Could be a structure, could be a person. And when I say structure, it's usually an institution of some sort. It could be church, it could be a legal thing, it could be an educational thing. Something where there is somebody in a higher power over what you are used to. Could even be this mature woman. This could be flowing into February. Here's the thing. With the change of heart and to create inner harmony, whatever was happening with that choice in January that you made, I think you might switch it up. And I think what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to do some sweet talking. You're going to have to go to whoever, whatever this institution is, and you're going to have a little chit chat about that decision you made. If you can, make sure it's in a place where you have the upper hand. So if it's, okay, are we going to meet at my office or your office? Make it your office, like where you're the most comfortable. And I think your negotiating skills will be better in that situation. Or if it's around like a love relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend type of thing, and you know, you got to talk some shit out or whatever, try and get them to come to your space, because then you feel a little more empowered. Hope that makes sense. As we go into March, we have the High Priestess. We have Temperance. We have Moon in Virgo, contentment. The chance to boost health and vitality leads to satisfaction. We have Dark Night of the Soul. Life brings new meaning. We have Inheritance. And we have House. So inheritance and house, that could literally mean you actually inherit a property, could be money, could be anything like that. So something happens where you do gain some kind of inheritance. What I'm getting for most people is going to be more symbolic. So the High Priestess card, this is you. Okay, so remember how I was saying you might have to talk to this in February. You're talking to this Hierophant type energy person, right? Trying to either make some changes to a decision you made or whatever. This is that change of heart. This is flowing through into March, and this is telling me that this thought, this decision or change in decision is extremely important to you. You're really standing your ground. And I get this, it could be around health matters, just because of literally some of the stuff they're talking about here. The chance to boost vitality. This is life bringing on new meanings. Maybe what was happening with this Hierophant, maybe this is a medical system. Maybe it's a specialist who said, you know what, you have this health issue, and the only way you can get around it or fix it is this way. This is your only option. And you're like, no, you know what? I know that I decided I wanted to I don't know, have my tonsils removed like you suggested. But then I'm thinking, no, you know what? I'm going to try alternative healing. I'm making shit up now. And this is not medical advice. Oh my God, I'm putting that disclaimer out there. It's just to kind of point out what a situation might be. The inheritance in house, if this is not a literal thing, then I believe this is symbolic of you actually getting your way. Like I said, if we're talking about a like a health type of thing, and health could be physical health, could be mental health, could be spiritual health, okay? This is you taking your power back and taking charge and doing what you feel is best for you. It's very empowering, so I kind of like that energy. When we get into April, we've got the Devil, we've got the Emperor, we have Moon in Gemini, indecision. Should I stay or should I go? We have clear and activate, create sacred space. We have lust, and we have great fortune. Okay, so there's something going on here with this Devil card. We're going to talk about all of this together. We've got the Devil card, we've got the Emperor, and we have lust. There is something going on, and I don't feel like it's related to the stuff that's kind of happened like January to March kind of thing. This feels like something different. When the Devil card comes up, it's quite often a card around things like addictions, distractions, that type of thing. With the Lust card, this is like, it's sort of like the dark side of something like love, okay? So say you got a crush on someone, you're really interested in them or whatever. So you pursuing them, asking them out and, you know, trying to woo them and stuff, that's a good thing. The lust side and the Devil side was your fucking stalker and they have to like get a restraining order, okay? So you want to make sure that if you feel yourself being pulled into that kind of energy, the Temperance card. This is finding that balance between pursuing someone because you're interested and like fucking creeping them right out. Okay, so dial that shit back if you're kind of leaning that way. What I will say is we got should I stay or go? And you got to clear and activate, right? This is exactly that. This is achieving that balance. That's what April is all about. If you are able to achieve and maintain a balance around whatever it is that you are interested in or want to pursue, like around that Devil lust kind of energy, right? Whatever this thing is, I think if you're able to maintain that balance, you're going to find that you're very successful and things go well. That's our great fortune. Now, when we move into May, we have the Magician. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have eclipse in Cancer, acceptance, an emotional phase or domestic development. We have birth of creation, potential growth. We have optimism, and we have journey. This is all really good. So I think that, like I said, in April, if you can maintain the balance, achieve and maintain that balance, you're going to see that what it is that you want, you can manifest it, and it's going to happen quickly. As long as, like I said, think back to that energy in April, you don't want to be no devil stalking people, right? Because here's the thing, the emotional development here, emotional phase, domestic development, this could be that relationship going well. And again, I'm going to keep saying stuff like this. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It could be a business partnership, whatever. But it's the energy that we're talking about. Potential growth. It's potentially really good. Optimism, journey. This is like you standing in a place of going, oh my God, you know what? I've been able to balance everything. I'm not like crazy stalker. This person's, digging me. We're dating. Things are going well. And I want to keep that trajectory going, right? That's your Wheel of Fortune and your Magician, right? Keep moving forward. And we're going to hope things remain good into June. You know why? We're going to look at June right now. Here we go. Strength card. 3 of Cups. We have Sun in Capricorn, which is status. Work diligently toward your goals. We have Lead the Way. Light your own path. We have Achievement. Then we have Despair. Well, where did this little fucker come from, right? What's up with that energy? Because you know what? Everything's looking really good. The Strength card and the 3 of Cups. Here's the thing. I'm kind of picking up. Maybe we'll clarify. Not sure yet. This 3 of Cups, I don't get this very often, but it could be, okay, so this person you're interested in, you know, things are going really well and everything. Maybe not so much. Maybe the other person is like, you know, with the whole, like, leading the way, work diligently towards your goal, this is achievement. It's almost like this person that you're pursuing can see through what, okay, they can see through your actions into what your thoughts are. Is stalker you coming out again? Is that happening? You might be pushing this person away. Where you headed towards something really good, is that devil energy starting to come back up? That devil and lust energy? Because if it is, that person's going to pick up on that and they're going to be like, no, this does not interest me. And this is when the Despair card comes in, because they might be like, no, thank you very much. I'm just going to move on to somebody else. So this is just energy to be mindful of, okay? So I'm going back to April with this devil energy and lust. This is the kind of thoughts, behaviors, and patterns that you're really going to have to keep an eye on. I have a feeling this might be through the year. Oh, something else I'm going to say, actually, before I read July, because we're into July now. I did like a mini reading just to kind of see the flow of the cards and the spread and how it was working. And I really enjoyed it, which is why I've decided to continue on with how I'm doing this. But what I picked up, and I believe this is for everybody, July, August, September, very successful months. So I'm curious to see with the next 3 months if this like thing, right, this devil energy thing does actually turn around. Or maybe you go down a different path of some sort. But I'm hoping that things start to work out, because that was the energy I was getting for everybody when I did my initial spread. So let's see. Because we have the Star, dreams coming true. We have the 7 of Cups, choices, choices, choices everywhere. We have Eclipse in Libra, rebalance, reevaluate relationships, justice, and fair play. We have Awakened Spirit. What's that? Desire to change. We have Romance. We have Toil and Labor. I think that with that whole 3 of Cups thing, that energy that came up in June, this actually has got you really thinking, okay, I really don't want to fuck this up. I really like the way this is going. And this is where you start making smarter choices and you do reevaluate what you want. So the desire to change, okay, how do I put this? When it comes to relationships, you should never expect somebody to change. Like, don't get into a relationship. This is just me in general talking, okay? This is just us shooting the shit. In general, you should never go into a relationship thinking that you can change the person or that they will gradually just change for you. This is different in that the person, so this is you, okay? You're sitting there looking at this situation, what happened in June, and you're like, you know what? I recognize that there are some behaviors that need to change, right? I need to look at this from a different perspective, and I need to really put in the effort, not just because of what I want to get out of this, but because it feels right to me. That's the toil and labor part. It might be a little bit tricky. It might be a little bit hard, but I think if you do put in that effort And it's coming not just from that place of the lust and devil energy of that's what I want, but I gotta like calm down my energy. Underlying, it's still there. If you truly buy into that and you go, you know what? Okay, yeah, this isn't making sense and it doesn't work for me. I have to reevaluate my priorities. The reasons why I want this thing that I want. If you go at it from that perspective, I think you can do well. I think it'll bode well for you. Now, we're going to talk about what happens when we get into August. Let's see how this goes. We have the Chariot. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Not bad so far. The Sun in Sagittarius, which is adventure. Stride out into new territory, liking that energy. We have energy signature. The past is in the present. We have practicality. And we have official person. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. With the Chariot and the Ace of Pentacles, this is moving forward. It's moving towards something, right? But at a really steady pace. It's not going gangbusters. It's not going crazy. It's just a really good flow of energy, which is, I think, maybe what's required with this situation that, has kind of been going on since April, okay? The Sun in Sagittarius, adventure. The past is in the present. Like these two cards, this is about enjoying the journey. What's that saying? Life's not, no, what is it? It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Life's a journey, not a destination. There we go. This is what you need to really tap into. The past is in the present. This is coming through with you through this whole thing. Again, I'm going back to that double energy in April to say that you need to bring this with you. Okay, you need to bring this energy with you. Sitting not in the forefront. Okay, it's in the background because it's a reminder to you how you acted, reacted, whatever, addressed the situation before didn't work. So it's going to be a reminder. Practicality card, that's why you're bringing some of the past forward with you. It's not so you can dwell on it. It's not so you can go back there and continue on that way. It's from a practical nature. This is this is when it's like the rubber hits the road and you have like that aha moment. This will transform you from that devil energy to somebody who commands respect. This is somebody who's got their shit together. It's a very emperor kind of energy. Like you've matured, you've developed, you're now coming at this from a very different energy and perspective. And it's nice. It's a really, really good feeling. So September, we have the Tower. We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have Sun in Aquarius, opportunity. We have readiness for change. Eternal union. New love is forming. We have protection. And we have main male. So what I'm getting is with this Tower card, this is the change, okay? This is the change from the devil energy to that like emotionally mature kind of energy. The Eight of Pentacles is hard work paying off. It's perseverance now coming to the point where you're getting to see that things are moving a lot better. Things are in flow, right? And a lot of that is this official person energy, okay? And coming from that, stemming from that, is this main male. This, and don't get hung up on gender. So I'm just talking divine masculine, divine feminine. So divine masculine energy is someone who is the protector. It's someone who's not the devil energy that is going to or could potentially upset the apple cart or make things uncomfortable for people, okay? The new love forming and opportunity. This is greatness in whatever this endeavor is. It doesn't have to be like a love type of thing, but it's definitely a forming relationship. And where it kind of started out a little bit rocky back in April, and you really did have to think and reflect on what it is that you truly wanted, it feels like things are starting to really turn around by the time you get to September. When we look at October, we have Justice. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have Sun in Pisces, higher purpose. Align yourself with love and wisdom. We have open intuition, seek clarification. We have status, and we have false person. Here's what I'm getting from this. Okay, so Justice and Six of Pentacles, both of them are about truth, and they are about, Six of Pentacles especially, it's about balance. It's about give and take and fairness, okay? Justice card is about that as well. With your higher purpose and open intuition, this is telling you, now that you've gotten to this perspective in September, like you've achieved this, like I called it like emotional maturity, right? Now you have to bring in a whole other layer into whatever this is, okay? And this is from a perspective of higher power. So think about spirituality, think about meditation, reflection, gratitude. These types of things are just going to elevate your game. The status piece is you achieving that status, literally, that you want. That relationship, that partnership, that goal, whatever this thing is that's been happening since April anyway. I suspect this probably maybe even was kind of trickling in before that. But definitely, this is getting you to where you want to be. Okay? The false person, this is just a tiny little warning, and this isn't about you. This is about somebody else. Now, I don't know if it's the person who was involved in all of this stuff leading up to this, but this is someone you want to watch out for. So in the month of October, as you're like leveling up and you're doing really well, you see all the work that's been done, all the progress you've made. That I keep saying work that's done, and I didn't like the sound of that. The progress you've made. And it is with genuine intention. It is you speaking in your truth, okay? Don't let anyone make you waver from that. That's what this false person is. So just be wary of that. If somebody with that kind of energy, it starts like coming around in your path or comes into your path in October, just keep that in the back of your mind. November, we have the World. We have the King of Swords. We have Moon in Pisces, wonder, follow your dreams. We have Love and Light, act with care. We have originality. And we have Thief. You know what? Very similar energy to October. This is flowing through again. When we're looking at the World and the King of Swords, okay, the World, this is a completion of a cycle. The cycle I think you've completed is you becoming that person that you really want to be, okay? The King of Swords, swords are about truth. They're about integrity. They're about intellect. And this really goes well hand in hand with that Justice card, okay, from October. All of the other cards are about, like, so what is this? Follow your dreams, act with care, originality, right? Put your personality into whatever it is you do, whether it's a relationship, a business, blah, blah, blah. Make this your own. Again, I'm going back to this card, okay? Thief, false person. 2 months in a row, someone you got to watch out for. Someone either trying to steal your thunder, steal your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. These two people, in October, November are people you need to watch out for. So stand your ground, right? Stand your ground. Stand in your truth and do not waver. Ah, nice. Okay. Last, wrap up for the year in December. We have Judgment. We have the Ten of Swords. We have Eclipse in Leo, Compassion. Shine brightly like the star you are. We have Celestial Gatekeeper. Timing is critical. We have Fulfillment. And we have Mature Man. Love this. This is really good. Okay, so Judgment card. This is like an aha moment. Okay, it's an awakening is what I'm picking up for you in December. The Ten of Swords. This is the end. This is the end of the bullshit. It's the end of the strife. It's the end of the pain. It's the end of these two little fuckers, okay, who are driving you nuts in October, November. Fuck them. They're out of here. That's what that Ten of Swords is signifying. I'm sorry. You got Shine Brightly. You got Celestial Gatekeeper. Timing is everything. I think with the timing is everything, that's you getting through these 2 months, and you'll see those people fade away. They'll drop off. They're going to fuck off and get out of your life, which is great. This is what's going to allow you this fulfillment piece, okay? This is you, once again, attaining what it is you set out to do. And this Mature Man, this is your official dude and your main male and all that stuff rolled into this guy. This is like, it's like these two guys are two of the four kings, and this is the emperor, right? This is what, excuse me, the emperor is embodiment of the four kings in the tarot. And this is the kind of energy I pick up from this. This guy, he's made it. He hasn't just made it, right? Like, he's achieved some kind of status. He's achieved a goal. He's emotionally mature. He's fucked up. He's apologized. He's fixed himself. He's fixed all these situations. And now he's there. He's there. And that's you by the end of next year. I think the latter half of 2022 for you is going to be very much about self-reflection, self-improvement, self-care. Make sure you remember this, right? Because you're going to be doing a lot of work on yourself, I believe, in a good way. Like I said, April to June, July might be kind of crazy, but you're going to see some really good results by the end of the year. Keep in mind everything that we've discussed through this, right? So definitely refer back to this on a regular basis, right? I think it's really important, like every month, just kind of go, oh, it's supposed to be happening in January, February. Look ahead, reflect after. Hopefully this is of some help to you. And if you like this reading, consider booking your own personal one, right? How cool would that be? So we're going to leave it there. So thank you for stopping by. And until next time, much love and light, health and wellness, peace and prosperity. Take care, Pisces. Bye.